This is the Lenovo Zook Z1. Zook is a Chinese company and Lenovo acquired it, and their lineup of devices is the Zook Z1, Z2, etc. And in India, the Zook Z1 is available right now. Though the device has been available for quite some time in China, it is an interesting device. So let's go ahead and see the video and see why this device is interesting, and let's talk about this device. The Zook Z1 has a very simple design. It has a metal body construction. The metal frame is of aviation grade, and a total of 209 CNC machining process has gone into making one frame. It has a very sturdy feel and very comfortable to hold and operate. The power and volume buttons are on the left while the SIM tray is on the right. The top has an audio jack while the bottom is busy looking with the speaker grills, mic, USB Type-C port, et al. The front has a 5.5-inch display with a physical button at the bottom. The physical button is also a fingerprint sensor, but it cannot unlock from sleep screen. The screen has to be awake for the fingerprint scanner to work. This is a bit of a pain, but it also prevents any accidental touches. The off-screen navigation keys are very mildly backlit. They are just two tiny dots, and the user could get easily confused between the back and the task button initially, but it's a matter of getting used to. The back is non-removable, and it has a rear camera with LED flash and a tiny Zook branding. Zook Z1 may not be a head turner or a fashion statement. It gives you a feeling that it is a workhorse which is meant for performance and not just looks. The Zook Z1 has a 5.5-inch IPS LCD screen which is capable of 1080p resolution. The viewing angles are good, the sunlight readability was commendable, it has a live display feature which automatically adjusts the color temperature of the display based on the time of the day. This is different from adaptive display, which just adjusts the brightness based on the ambient light, and also different from automatic outdoor mode, which bumps up the contrast under bright sunlight. Overall, the display in Zook Z1 is impressive. The Zook Z1 was announced about a year ago, but 1 year after the OnePlus One. It has almost the similar configurations of the OnePlus One. It runs on a 32-bit Snapdragon 801, which is known for its power-packed performance. Now that the 801 chipset is an old choice, it is less expensive and much better than any entry-level 64-bit processor. The 801 is a charm to use, and it runs on Android smoothly without any lag. It has 64GB of internal storage and 3GB of RAM. It does not have a microSD card support. It is a great choice of hardware spec, and it works in synergy with the software to bring out a very good experience. There was no heating issues while playing games, and the mobile shows no signs of struggle while using resource-intensive games or apps. Though it is comparable with OnePlus One on many angles, it still has a few differences. For a starter, the Z1 has a fingerprint scanner, which the OnePlus One did not have. The fingerprint scanner is fast, but only works on the wake screen. The scanner is also a mechanical button to wake up the screen, but the response time was fast and it has an accurate scanner. Registering a fingerprint took about 12 taps. Though it was a pain, it's still a one-time process, and I'm not going to crib about it. Let's talk about camera. The mobile has a 13 megapixel camera with a 5-element f2.2 lens and a 1.12 micrometer Sony sensor. It has optical image stabilization. Yeah, it has OIS. The front has the 8 megapixel camera. The images from the rear camera is impressive when shot in ample daylight. The saturation is a bit deep, and the warm white balance make the images appear a bit unrealistic. Yet it is pleasing for regular users. It has a good dynamic range and the colors are vivid. Low light images tend to gather up noise and lose out on details. Under challenging light conditions, the image quality is unpredictable. There is no control over each shot, and the UI lacks a pro mode. The UI is from CyanogenMed, and it has a few modes that can be made available on swipe gesture in the app. Overall, Zook Z1 has a decent camera, and it would appeal to most mobile camera users. The primary highlight of the Zook Z1 is its CyanogenOS. It runs on CyanogenOS 12.1 on top of Android 5.1.1. Cyanogen is an exciting UI to use, as it offers tons of themes to customize and a stable set of features that make sense. The CyanogenOS launcher is very close to stock experience, and it is very snappy. The mobile runs the UI without any lag. The UI and the hardware complement each other, enhancing the Zook Z1's user experience. It does not have the latest Android M out of the box, but an update is soon expected. The Zook Z1 has a massive 4100 mAh battery. It is non-removable as the body construction is unibody. With my normal usage, which includes 30 minutes of call, occasional browsing, frequently checking WhatsApp and FB notification, 1 hour of gaming, it lasts about 37.5 hours. Yes, 37.5 hours. With intensive usage of 1 hour GPS navigation along with 30 minutes of calls and frequently checking WhatsApp and FB, I get a screen on time of 5.5 hours. Now that is a very impressive battery life and one of the best I have seen in a powerful mobile in this price range. Also, it comes with a 2.5 ampere charger. In 5 minutes, the charger gives it a boost of 7% and in 1 hour, it charges up to 55%. It took a whole 3 hours to charge to completely 100%. It has fast charge support and given the size of the battery, the charge time is acceptable. Yes, I do agree that the Zook Z1 is an age-old model and it has been recently launched in India. But at a price of Rs 13,499, it is a very powerful mobile and a highly sensible choice. The design is a little bit non-interesting, I would say, but it has a solid metal body construction. It feels very sturdy and the curvy back adds to the comfort while holding it, though it is slightly slippery. The Full HD display is good for your daily driver, if not an outstanding display. The 32-bit processor is enough for all of your regular tasks. The massive 64GB onboard storage and a 3GB of RAM gives a lag-free experience. The camera is very good and is pleasing on daylight. The massive battery is a huge bonus. It runs on CyanogenOS but not the latest Android OS. At this price band, Lenovo Zook Z1 competes with the like of Moto X Play, Moto G4 or even the La 2, but the Zook Z1 has a powerful processor and a better battery life compared to any competition in this segment. So if you have any other questions about the Zook Z1, leave a comment below and I will definitely get back to you. This is Giridhar signing off. Thanks for watching the video. Do hit the subscribe button and also like button.